Hi, John Maselli here with Marine Xtronics, and today we are in Taccoa, Georgia. The lake behind me is Lake Hartwell, and this lake has a dark underbelly, and that dark underbelly is the bottom of your boat, all filed out from algae and growth on it. So today we're going to fix that problem, and we're using HullShield. Okay, today we're going to be installing on this Ranger RB190. It's painted aluminum. This is an excellent boat for the HullShield system because it's aluminum, which conducts the ultrasounds throughout the hull very effectively. We're going to be mounting in this back hatch, right down on directly onto the metal surface of the aluminum, and that's going to be the location. And we're going to put the controller right here on this door, and the battery is right there. So this will be a fairly straightforward installation, and let's get started. Okay, first things first, I always like to unbox this and test it. So I have a DC power supply, and we're gonna hook it all up and turn it on and make sure everything works. So so we're gonna start out at 13.5 volts. That would be simulating the battery being on a tender. So okay, we're gonna turn it on, and we got voltage there, and then we're going to flip the switch right there and turn this on. Okay. All right, it's initializing. You can see that there's a little bit of current draw during the initialization process. Alright, and the transducer is now emitting sound. Let's see if I can put up against here and can hear it. So I just took the transducer and put it against the phone. Hopefully the microphone will pick that up. So it sounds like it pulses about once a second at full power. So next we're going to drop this power. Alright, so this would simulate the power being not on the battery tender, just at 12.5 volts. And now you can hear that the amount of pulses has reduced to about 2 seconds, reducing the current draw in half, and keep your battery alive longer. And then finally we're going to bring this down to 11.5 volts, under 12. And in this case, the sonic tones have stopped completely. So this is in battery saving mode, and there is very almost no current draw 0.009 amps. So that's reduced the draw to next to nothing. So this system is functioning properly. Alright, so we're going to get prepped up for this installation. We're going to take the transducer and we're going to take a sander and scuff up the bottom so that the marine weld will hold good. And then we're going to clean the area where it's going to be installed with a wire brush attached to the drill, and then we'll form the bond. Alright, so here's the batteries, and here on this flat surface is a very good place to put the transducer, because that box is welded to the bottom of the boat, so it's electrically connected, and I think that's a very good spot for it. Alright, so we're going to get in here and clean up this spot. That's been roughed up with the wire brush. So we're going to put our transducer right there. Alright, let's get that ready. Alright, time to adhere the transducer to the boat. So we're using JB Weld Marine Weld. It is very strong, over 5,000 foot per square inch tensile strength. And you take the two parts, you mix them together to form one color. And you wait about approximately 16 to 24 hours for it to cure. Make sure you don't run the system while it's curing. That could weaken the bond. So it's just a 1-to-1 mix. Now you just mix it together until it becomes a consistent gray color. Let's remove this. Alright, so I'm going to take this, spread that all over the bottom of the transducer, nice and evenly. Now we're going to take this to the boat. And we're going to get into our spot that we prepared. And right down it goes. I like to give it a little spin back and forth and make sure it's got a good coverage. All right, that's stuck on there. We're not going to touch that till tomorrow. 16 to 24 hours. All right, so we're going to put the HullShield controller right on this rail here. I've already made sure the door will close easily, so it's going to go here and it won't touch any of this stuff on top of here. And then we're going to make the electrical connections to the battery, which is right there. Okay, we've got everything wired in. We've got our HC1 mounted here. There's the transducer cable. Transducer's down there. The battery connections are here. And this is all tie wrapped in, nice and clean. There's the transducer. And we're just about done. Okay, this installation's complete. We got the boat all cleaned up, and all the owner would have to do is switch the switch to the left to turn it on and to the right to turn it off. I believe this is a nice clean installation, and I think it's going to work well on this boat. So once again, I'm John Maselli, Marine Xtronics, and I install HullShield systems. Have a great day. Thank you.